Hello everyone, welcome to my channel World of AWS. I hope you all are doing good. So we are continuing with Terraform tutorial, and in this video we are going to discuss about variable in Terraform modules. Okay, so points to note: as much as possible avoid hard coding values as part of the module. So this will make the module less flexible if you are using hard coded value in your module. Okay, that will make your module less flexible, and user will not able to override whatever default value you have provide in your module. Okay, so convert hard coded value to the variable. For module, it especially recommended to convert the hard coded value to the variable so that it can be overridden based on the user requirements. Okay, so here you can see the bad approach. Here we are using the hard coded values, and you can see the good approach here, that we are using the variable here, that making this configuration dynamic, and it will allow user to override whatever default value we have provided. Okay, so advantage of the variable in the module: variable based approach will allow the team to override the values. So here we have main module that will create the EC2. Okay, and team 1 will be able to create and provision instance type t2.micro, and team 2 will able to provision and create instance type m5.large. Okay, so according to their requirements. So if we review any professional EC2 module code, okay, that module code professionally written, we see that the values associated with the argument are not hard coded and the variable are used extensively. Okay, so here we can see the snapshot here, that we can see here they are using local, they are using variable, they are using some conditions as well. So let's go ahead and explore one EC2 module. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore the EC2 module so that we can understand the professional module, how that looks like, and how they are defining the the configuration. Okay, so as you can see here, they are using the data block. Okay, then after that they are using local block here, they are using some conditions. Okay, they are again using data block, they are using count meta argument, they are using a lot of variables, as you can see it here. So this all parameter, all the variable, all the condition, all the data block, so that is making this module dynamic, and this module will probably work with any any infrastructure, any it can provision the EC2 instance with the AWS. Okay, so and it will work with the any configuration that you need, and you will be able to override any type of default value according to whatever you required, and if that this module support that and that kind of configuration. Okay, so if you go here in the readme file, you will get a lot of idea like what this module is going to do and how it's going to do, what it expect from you, and how you can use this module, how you can refer this module. Okay, so and you can also see the release version here. Okay, so this is the architecture and the workflow of the professional module, and this is the way that we can define the professional module. Okay, whenever we will be working with the any organization. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. So till now we have created our EC2 instance using hard coded value. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to avoid the hard coding Okay, so for that I am going to define variable and I am going to define var dot AMI, and here I am also going to define var dot reason. Okay, so let's save this, write the variable here AMI, and I will just copy this and I will change the name here, that will be reason, and it will be instance type. Okay, so now as you can see the all error is gone. So now we have to define the values here that we want. Okay, so we have defined the variable, reason and instance type, right? So the same value it will be like this module will expect whenever we are going to call this module. Okay, so if you put your cursor here, as you can see required reason not specified, attribute name reason is required here. Okay, as you can see for instance type and the AMI as well. Okay, so if you do not provide the whatever values you have passed in the module, okay, if you not provide that, then you will be not able to provision any infrastructure. Okay, so for that I am going to define the AMI. I will grab it from AWS. Reason I am going to give US East 1, and then after that I am going to define instance type, that will be T2 dot micro. Okay, so let me grab the AMI. So let me copy the AMI ID. Okay, and let me paste it here. Let's save this change, and I want to call from team A, right? So I have to go to the CD teams. Now we are under teams. Now CD team A. Now we are under team A, right? Let's save this configuration and run Terraform init, so that it will initialize the backend and it will download the provider plugin. Okay, so let's wait for few more seconds. So let's go back to the document here. So here we have seen two challenges, right? So challenge one related to the hard coded value that we are currently doing, right? So that there is one another challenge, provider improvements. So this one we are going to see in the next video. Okay, so in this video I just want to cover this topic. Okay, so challenge one I am covering in this video. So let's wait, it's getting installed. Okay, it's taking with time. Okay, now it's done. So let's run Terraform plan to see what type of EC2 instance it's going to create. Okay, and we are also going to provision the EC2, so that we can confirm and verify what type of EC2 instance it's creating actually. So let's go to the EC2 console. We haven't run Terraform apply till now, so it will be not going to create the EC2. So first we want to verify what type instance type it's going to create. Okay, then after that we are going to hit Terraform apply. Okay, so let's go and explore the instance type here. As you can see, T2 dot micro, right? So let's run terraform apply -auto -approve. So now EC2 will be created using this configuration. Okay, so we can verify the AMI ID as well whenever our EC2 instance will get launched. Okay, so let's let it created first, then we are going to verify the AMI ID. Okay, and the instance type, both we can verify easily, and the reason as well. So it's getting created, so let's wait for few more seconds. So let's go to the AWS console. I think it will be appear here. So as you can see, it's in pending state. Okay, now we can click and we can check the AMI ID. So okay, so AMI ID, as we can see it here, 615 in the last, right? So we can go ahead and we can verify it here, 615, right? And in which region it got created? North Virginia, that is US East 1, right? The same. And instance type is t2.micro, right? So let's go back so that we can see that the instance type directly t2.micro, right? So this is how we can override the default configuration using the variable. Okay, now let's go to the module B. Let's copy this. Okay, and let's open another terminal and paste it here and change the instance type to t2.medium. Okay, let's save this and go to the cd teams and cd b. Okay, so now let's run terraform init. So here we are going to initialize the terraform here so that it will download the provider plugin. Okay, so because we are running our terraform apply and terraform init from the separate team, right, that we have created, team A and team B. So there are no like communication between team A and team B, but it can call same module from any of the location that belongs to our local path. Okay, so we are calling the same module. Okay, and we are overriding the value according to our requirement. Okay, so let's wait for few more seconds. So our EC2, so backend will get initialized and we can provision the t2.medium instance in the same region. Okay, so let's hit terraform apply -auto -approve. So I don't want to take a lot of time here to see the plan and to apply the plan. Okay, so I can directly apply that and I can show you what type of EC2 instance it is creating. Okay, and in which region. So let's wait. So our instance will get created. So as you can see, plan 1 to add. So if we go here and I can see here, right, you can see instance type t2.medium, right? So it's going to create. So it's getting created now. So let's go back to the EC2 and you can see here, right, the instance type t2.medium is getting initialized, okay, and it's appeared here, that is instance state is running, right? So this is how we can create and we can define the variable, we can override the default value, okay. So this is the main use case of variable. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any query, any confusion regarding this video, do let me know in the comment section. And if you are new to my channel, then do check out my other playlist as well, and do not forget to subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video.